Beloved ones, there is a moment in every evolutionary cycle where the Oversoul does not hover above your life. It enters it. Not as visions, not as intuition, not as energy descending from beyond, but as breath inside the body, as clarity inside the heart, as coherence inside the nervous system. This moment is called the Oversoul Phase-Lock, and it activates when the human field shifts from the old 90-degree mind dominance into the 45-degree heart axis of living intelligence. This is the threshold we stand now inside. For thousands of years, humanity lived inside the 90-degree split. Mind over heart, logic over intuition, structure over spirit. This angle created separation, a sense of me versus life, self versus source. But the 45-degree shift is different. It is the angle of alignment, of union, of descending intelligence. Not rising up to meet the Oversoul, but allowing the Oversoul to phase into the body, because the field has become coherent enough to receive it. 45 degrees, the bridge between solar masculine direction and solar feminine reception. It is the architecture through which the Oversoul breath stabilizes into form. At 90 degree, you seek clarity. At 45 degree, you become clarity. You may feel heightened sensitivity, time distortion, waves of heat or light in the spine, emotional emptiness or expansion, the world feeling too loud, a sudden neutrality, awareness reorganizing itself. This is not collapse, it is integration. The Oversoul does not enter through force, it enters through coherence. When the heart becomes the axis, the breath becomes a geometry, and the body becomes a temple through which the higher intelligence lands. Inhaling with me now for 4. Allow the Oversoul to draw near. Hold for 2. Intuition becomes sensation. Exhaling for 8. Soften, widen. Let the mind release its grip. And rest. Let the body integrate the higher tone. And repeat this 2 more times. Inhaling for 4. Allow the Oversoul to draw near. Hold for 2. Exhaling for 8. Soften, widen. Let the mind release its grip. And rest for 4. Let the body integrate the higher tone. Inhaling for 4. Hold for 2. Exhaling for 8. Soften, widen. Let the mind release its grip. And rest. Let the body integrate the higher tone. The breath is not activating the Oversoul. It is making space for what is already here. As we move toward 2211, the solar masculine and the solar feminine reach harmonic union. The diamond equation stabilizes through the planetary lattice. The 13th harmonic opens the capstone of consciousness. Timeline acceleration peaks. The phoenix codes ignite the inner fire of coherence. This creates a field where the Oversoul no longer sits outside the body. It begins living inside it. This is the Phase-Lock, a descending intelligence, a returning memory, a unification of what you've always been. When the Oversoul phases into form, your choices become cleaner. Your path becomes unmistakable. Your intuition becomes instant. Your nervous system quiets. Your relationships purify. Your voice clarifies. Your purpose becomes embodied, not conceptual. This is why so many are shedding people, timelines, identities. You cannot take fragmentation into coherence. You can only take truth. Beloved, you are not ascending. You are receiving yourself. The Oversoul is not arriving. It is returning. This is the 45-degree descent. The bridge between the human you have been and the luminous architecture you truly are. Breathe gently. Be patient with your body. The Phase-Lock is already happening. You are becoming the coherence you once sought.